I think of all the films that I've done over the years, sound films produced by movie companies or educational organizations or churches, whatever. I think the most precious to me are the mom and pop films, the ones that take you on little trips back in time and to different places. And I love none more than little kids with their toys. This little girl's pretty adept at the skis there, it looks like. I didn't get on skis till I was in my early 30s, I think, was my first ski trip. And it was my last. I don't ski well. I fall down real good, though. I do, however, ice skate pretty good. I used to work at an icery and I drove the Zamboni. That guy's pretty good. That guy's better than I was. I think this is Lake Tahoe. It could be Pacific Northwest, but I'm not. I think more California, Sierra Nevadas. You can tell here that Dad really cares about his little girl. He's honestly having fun. Turned her into a snowball there. And there's Mom and the sleigh ride. Maybe somebody else can identify this as being Lake Tahoe in 1939. That's possible. Or someplace else in the Sierra Nevadas, possibly. That would be fun. And notice here she has all of her teeth. She's a cutie, by God. She's a real cutie. I only say that about the teeth because in a little while, I think her favorite song is going to be All I Want for Christmas is my two front teeth, or multiple front teeth. Poor kid lost a bunch of them. Are you tired of clicking through the commercials? Watch commercial free on Patreon. The link is below this video in the description box. And now back to the show.
Come on, loosen your touch. I let him too far. I'll take it easy.
I think some of the most beautiful Christmas trees in the world came from that period. When we were using large bulbs like that, it seemed like our trees always looked so much better. This is a Dial Typewriter. It's actually a 1939 De-Luxe Marx Dial Typewriter. It's got a lot of gifts under there. Well, a few you can see. And there's the De-Luxe Dial Typewriter. A lot you might like to take a look at it. And she has a sewing machine I could not identify. I couldn't figure out who the actual manufacturer of that was. It could be a Singer, it could be a German company, there was a Russian company. There were a lot of people making those crank style children's sewing machines at the time. And again, she seems very adept at what she's doing. Now see here, she's missing some teeth. Now, I'm not showing you her teeth, I'm showing you the sewing machine. But she is missing teeth. I don't know if that was because they just fell out, or maybe she had a little accident while skiing or something. Again, this is what makes me think it's the California. This really looks suspiciously like the Bay Area. Eucalyptus in the back of the car there. You know, I love those old cars with the suicide doors, and I didn't bother by trying to identify this one. Somebody else can. I'm horrible at that. It's been a long bench to want to go over top of it. And she's got her little doll there, and I think from everything that I'm reading, or everything I could find, that is a Effenbee Dy-Dee Mother, Dy-Dee doll. And what we're going to see next is the Dy-Dee Mother Outfit. That right there. I could not find that specific set. I could find the identification in the box. You'll see in a moment here. That really says what it is. You can't really read that on the case there very well. Had a lot of accessories. Even a hot water bottle there. And there's where it says Dy-Dee Diary. I know it's hard to see, but... And that looks like it says olives. Well, I'm not really sure. Or maybe a can of olives. Maybe they're having a picnic as well. It looks like this might be Easter. That's what I was thinking. In the background you can see the trolley car. Again, giving me the impression that it's San Francisco. Although San Francisco wasn't the only city in the world with trolley cars. Because I live in the Sacramento area, it's the one I think most of. And also because, look at there, it looks like it's skywriting. They did a lot of that back in the day. But you can see in the background, you can see the eucalyptus trees. Even behind these, back there, you can see those, look like, to me, they're eucalyptus trees. The sign there says that it's for children only. I thought it might identify what park it was at, but it just says for children only, basically. And again, maybe somebody else has some idea where this was. There are some folks out there that are really into these small amusement parks, and maybe they can identify it. And I guess we're at their house now. We've seen some of the interior. This is the exterior. And as I said, that little girl lost a lot of teeth. It looks like, I mean, this could be Easter. I don't know. They're at 8:32 something or another in some town or another. Who knows? And we got Grandma, and we got the little girl, we got her mom, and we got her and her mother. So 3 generations there in one shot. Grandma reminds me of something you might find in Laurel and Hardy or the Three Stooges. She has that look. Fido is going to get a bath. And being that he's licensed, more than likely they're in a city someplace. From the milky look of that water, there's something in there. Either it's some heavy-duty soap or an early version of DDT. Well, they had fleas back then, and they needed to get rid of them. And in this film, she appears to have her teeth back again. She looks a little bit older. Skipping rocks. Well, somebody taught her well. Or skipping bread. I'm not sure which one she's skipping. I thought at first that they were tossing. Excuse me. I thought they were tossing rocks at the camera, but it's actually bread crust. Or something like that. Fairly lightweight. It looks like bread to me. And again, from the looks of this, it looks like it's Bay Area, California Bay Area, San Francisco, Sausalito. This film's edge code is dated 1939, and it has markings on it for a Mr. Allen, Allen C. Wright, Wright, Allen C. Wright. If you have any interest in following up and trying to find who this family actually was. I did some research, but didn't find much. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Please subscribe and tell others about it, and we'll see you next time. Take care.